Philly.
Welcome back, Scarlett.
I'm back from the beach.
Scarlett's back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna paint some lemons. I think this is going to Canton. And I don't know that this is factually correct, so I am about to paint this lemon. So that's okay. I talk about artistic license all the time about how it doesn't have to be correct when you paint it. It's whatever you want it to be.
This is the home of the purple pineapple.
Exactly. Because so there is a pink lemon. I'm like 90% sure.
Now, where's the pink lemonade?
Not. It's kind of like a grapefruit color, but we're painting it literally pink. This soft pink. I could get, and I might get up and do that. Get some flamingo because that's what it looks like. It's got in it. Paint.
It feels a little dried up.
That's okay.
A bottle of water to
I
that.
just need a little bit for mixing.
Looks like there's even a little bit of lime on the rind.
Like a watermelon.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, "What is this?" But they have a little pink lemon tree at Sunny Pantica.
Is that how they make pink lemonade, really?
No, I don't think so. I think they just died.
Okay, look. See how
Mhm.
and the rind has the yellow and green.
Hey, we can do that. We can do that. It's kind of like a grapefruit to me. Is what it reminds me of.
I went and ate at Two Dudes the other night. Do you ever go there? It
Um,
was good. They're live now. Oh, okay.
is that on West Monroe?
It's in Monroe. Downtown. It's
Downtown Monroe?
Yeah, on Desert, I think. It's on a corner, and they had great live music there.
What's the place on downtown West Monroe? That's barbecue. No. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Tara, remember they got that macaroni?
That Two Dudes has macaroni and pork rinds with. You made me talk about Two Dudes. It's
No, but it's definitely downtown West Monroe, like on Antique Alley. It used to be where the Old Lady Robertson.
Oh,
had her.
yeah. No, this is on the flip side of the river.
Okay, I'm gonna go in now. So that's speaking of the Robertsons. I don't know what made me think about this. My father-in-law. I don't know if he's trying to embarrass my brother-in-law or what. But somebody was that like when you go to town, people be like, "Where are you from?" And you tell them
Yeah.
Monroe. They're like, "Oh, that's where the duck people are at." And anyways, my brother-in-law is like or was, I think, he's like the videographer for them, like their YouTube channel, which because they don't have a show anymore. Their pal. Anyway, he'd be like telling everybody that. And it is kind of weird because like I saw Sadie at the movie theater the other day.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like it's like a weird thing because you kind of know of them because they live here, but at the same time, when you see somebody in real life that has like millions of Instagram followers, it's just kind of wild. And there's no way around it. That's just wild.
Every time Ella's talking to me about her and John Luke, it's like, okay.
I mean, yeah, like I know that like they're just, like they live here and it's normal or whatever, but at the same time, it's not normal to have that many followers. Like that is different. Like
No, they're really just good people.
they are. They really are.
Kind-hearted, good people.
I mean, I think Sadie's awesome. Like,
She's done incredible things with
like
her
that is so wild.
fame, like
Yeah.
used it for the good. That baby looks just incredible.
Yes. They just went somewhere tropical. I want to go wherever they were just at. It looked awesome. Let me grab a different green. Because like evergreen or something. I feel like that's more the base. And
Yeah.
And then kind of blend it out. Also, the leaves on this kind of lemon, they're variegated, so they're beautiful. Like, I want one, even though I'm a plant killer. Y'all, I came home and my peony, I think it's not dead, but I'm scared. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and plant it because I don't think it's gonna survive if I don't.
Ever since I never really paid attention to them until you, and I just love them now.
Oh my gosh, me too. It's like literally my favorite.
I never really looked at them, and now
Let me show y'all. They're just the prettiest. It was not like something I had to have in my wedding flowers. So I don't know if y'all can see this. This is my hydrangeas I came home to, all bloomed.
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
All three of them are bloomed.
Gorgeous.
And my limelight tree has some blooms.
Gorgeous.
My limelight tree, it's really weird. Just one side is blooming. Like literally half the tree. I'm sure the other side will. It's just being slow. It's very, I don't know how that happened.
Okay, so 2 days ago was my parents' wedding anniversary, and then yesterday was Father's Day, and tomorrow was my dad's birthday. So it was kind of a big weekend, with him being gone for the first time. And Shan went up north to their friends' houses up North Arkansas, and they went to this big nursery, and they bought her this black trellis, and she found these climbing hydrangeas that she's going to plant because she planted a memorial hydrangea garden for him already, and he already has massive hydrangea gardens. But she did all the ones from the funeral in one place, and she's going to do this climbing hydrangea.
I mean, she's basically got like a serious garden, like a garden you'd pay to go visit. Like, it's pretty cool.
Pop did all that. That's like his. And he left her with this gorgeous greenhouse, custom built. I can't wait. So I've never really seen a climbing hydrangea.
I think I've read about them a little bit because I have so much shade. And it was one of the things that they recommend. Planting.
We have like 20 lemon and lemonade themed shapes.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I mean, we kind of, when we get stuck on something, we're like, how many variations of this thing can I make? Like, no.
Lemon with one leaf, lemon with two leaves.
Yeah. So we got everything you want, and more than likely a variety of whatever you're looking for. I'm going to drive to go. Yeah, I think is it oranges? I thought it was oranges.
Yeah, they have like one on top of it.
And I don't know if going to the beach has got me in this mood, but I want to travel, guys. I'm like, let's get my life together so that I can go somewhere fun. Like, I've got a couple places in mind. But then I also, on the other hand, I want to buy a camper. I think I might need to buy an old one and renovate it. I want to buy a camper, and I want to go camping, like all the national parks. I want to go to like Yellowstone and stuff. And I just think Trike would love it. And camping, I get to always bring him.
Glamping.
Yeah, I'm not trying to camp in a tent. Yes. My husband did do that. He went on a hunting trip, and they camped in a tent. And I'm talking like camped in the wilderness. Didn't shower for 3 days.
No thanks.
Not doing it. Had the best time of his life. Can't wait to go back. They talk about wanting me, and so his friend's name is Maverick. And Maverick's wife is Brittany, who's also a good friend of mine. They're like, we want you to come. Like, Brittany would probably do it, but I won't. Not happening. They're still like newly married, so maybe she's like, wants to do something else like that. And I'm like, I am not roughing it like that.
I keep getting ads for because I bought a new Jeep. I keep getting ads for like tents that go on top of the Jeep.
Yeah.
With ladder, lights, and everything.
I think I'd be less intimidated by the lack of shower as much as I would be devastated about not having air conditioning. That's what would really just kill
Can
me.
you imagine me getting on top of the Jeep and rolling it?
Corey wants
rolling
one of those trucks that has like the cab on the back,
Yeah.
like so that they could just sleep back there and look like creepers. That's what they
I
would
would
look
roll the
like.
whole Jeep off the cliff in the middle of the night, trying to get up and go to the bathroom. Just off the cliff.
No, yeah, just not for me. I mean, I honestly think I'd like that kind of like trip more than ever. Like, 'cause I actually think hiking would be fun, and I've never thought that. But
That's
now
weird for dead people.
I'm kind of like, okay, I could go hiking. I think I'd actually enjoy it. But to a certain extent, because I'm also scared of heights. I've realized that about myself as I've grown up. There's like those buildings in New York where you can go to the top and it's like a glass floor. I will never. I think I would die right then and there. I would just kill over.
I'll send
That
you
is so terrifying
a
to me.
podcast I listened to called Predators, Park Predators.
Okay, yeah.
And then you won't want to go camping.
Well, did you ever watch Big Sky?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And like then at the end of that, it's kind of like informational or whatever. At the end of it, the reason they started the show is because of all the people that go missing in parks every year.
Yeah.
And if you look it up, guys, it's like astonishing.
Yeah.
And these people, they just be getting taken away by these 18-wheelers because you get on the highway and they're gone. Like if somebody creepy gets you and gets you on the highway, you can go anywhere.
Straight up trafficking.
Just like you just never know what we're going to talk about, guys.
Yeah, I like lemons.
What?
I like lemons.
Oh, yeah, we're painting lemons today.
What else? But what does that make me think of? I like
Lemons?
I like
a
lemons.
TikTok or something.
I like turtles.
That's it.
Well, I
I
like
like
turtles.
turtles.
Yeah.
I like turtles. What made you want to be a zombie today?
You know what is it? Is it yours?
That was the
And you
name
can
of
just
my
tell me, or you
brother-in-law.
just gonna tell your dad? You don't even care.
Football league.
Okay. That will be perfect. I would love to take your camper because y'all don't even use it.
She's gonna be stowed away with her backpack.
Yeah.
I'm sure Uncle Corey would love it.
I like
I like turtles.
That's so funny. I knew it reminded me of something, but I couldn't quite figure it out.
I'm always gonna know the name of the song.
I saw this one Saturday night that made me laugh so hard. It was two little girls on one of those slingshots. And you talk about scared.
Were they passing out?
No, they were away. Or one of them kind of sat there for a while, not saying nothing. They were like, "God have mercy." And the other was like, "If I die, you're my best friend. I love you." She's like,
Oh, that's kind of sad.
she said, "Sugar, if you die, I'm gonna die too." They were freaking out.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, it was hilarious.
roller coaster rider either. Will you give me the white? I don't know if we've ever talked about that.
Yeah, that slingshot thing, though.
Absolutely not. And like they were talking about parasailing at the beach, and I'm like, y'all do recall a few years ago when the parasail broke and the lady hit the condo?
And died.
Yeah, no, thank you. I will never do that. Also, that's not even what scares me as much as looking over and seeing the sharks swimming in the water.
Oh yeah. Deep water is not for me. I will float on it. I will not swim in it. Lake water, I want to see my feet. I want to see what's below me.
I agree with that. The only time I'd even remotely think about doing something like that is in Mexico. There was an excursion that we didn't go on. But if I ever went back, I'm doing it. We just didn't plan an excursion for that trip. But given the opportunity again, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You would go and swim with whale sharks. And so whale sharks don't have teeth, or maybe I could be wrong with that. They don't eat people or like meat.
Like
they
nose sharks.
They be eating, yeah, kind of like that. Except whale sharks are massive. Like they're called
huge.
whale sharks
Yeah.
because they're big as well.
Come here, lady.
And I would totally go swim with them. I think that's just like a once in a lifetime opportunity. The sharks don't scare me as much as the ride out to where the sharks are. It's like maybe a 2 hour ride, and you're going like as fast as the boat will go. So if you think about how far away from civilization you are, and if anything were to happen, you'd be stranded out there. That's what freaks me out.
I used to want to be stranded when I would watch this Family Robinson, and they lived in the tree.
I mean, yeah, like stranded with the right kind of people, I guess. Like, definitely I need my husband because he's definitely like a hunter. I don't know if I'm a gatherer.
Or a builder.
I just would just like, I don't know if I would survive, quite honestly. I've told him that before. I'm like, look, if the apocalypse happens, like, you're going to make it, but you might just have to tell me goodbye because I'm not very wilderness like, but maybe I'll get there. All right, guys. This is a pink lemon, and I think it is factually correct color-wise. For at least this picture we're looking at. And I think we need a pink lemon tree because it's just, this is cute. All right, so it has room where you could like write on it a cute saying or put your name, whatever. So cute. Okay, I'm gonna let them pick winners, and I'll go over my colors. We have Daisy, Evergreen, Soft Pink, Flamingo, and Limeade, and highlighted with cotton. So who are our winners?
Laura, I think it's Giacchini. You're moving the camera everywhere.
You did pretty good though. So please email us at support@build-a-cross.com. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching our videos. We will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central.